surveyed British parents about the ways in which they were using digital media in their family lives, and found a whole host of ways in which digital media are becoming part of what's good about family life. Lots of parents sharing watching TV and films with their children, about 4 in 10 saying that they learned something together with their children on the internet, 3 in 10 parents saying that they use digital media to be in touch with other friends and family, and they kind of involve their children in that. Parents looking for educational resources for their children to learn online, dads playing computer games with their children at the weekends, you know, a kind of whole set of ways in which families are really enjoying digital media as a way of connecting with their children. There are several different kinds of concerns that parents expressed, and they really do have quite a lot of concerns about how digital media are becoming so important in family life. One is about knowing what's good, which are the apps that are really going to help their children, which are the contents that are, you know, going to give them good information or good values, and which are the ones that are problematic. So making those decisions sometimes can be really hard. Then knowing how to weigh up the costs and the benefits, because of course the digital media bring all kinds of risks as well. So parents are trying to make all kinds of daily calculations about how much is enough and what kinds of things are good or bad for their particular child. And then the third I'd highlight is knowing where to turn for advice. And one of the things that was very striking is parents have become used to turning to their own parents or to their friends or to the school for, you know, all kinds of advice, but they do all of that less for digital media, and especially it's much harder for them to turn to their parents because of course they were not themselves brought up with those media. Screen time is something that is like top of mind for so many parents, and it's, as I see it, such a kind of unhelpful catch-all of learning, of communicating with grandparents, of doing your homework, of being in touch with your friends, but also of perhaps watching mindlessly or just passing time when you might be better employed, or not engaging with the most stimulating content very often. So as just a kind of a catch-all category, it's become the thing that parents worry about. So we see them like worrying about how much time the child is spending, rather than asking the harder but important questions of what is the child doing online? Is it supporting them? Is it something that the parent can get involved in, especially for younger children? So, you know, it will be, and in the findings from the survey, it was striking that parents are much more worried about screen time than they are actually about what their children are doing on the internet.